All right, so let's big up a brave Jamaican man who saved his neighbor. All right, so it's time about Henry Keith Lewis. So Henry Keith Lewis watching agony as rampage in Chalky River burst his bank, rushed through his yard and swept his car off its wheels and onto its side. Yeah, and if you're looking at the Jamaica Star right now, you see his car in the background. That's not in good shape. The bewildered Wesley Road Bull Bay St. Andrew resident, who was fighting with his grill to the door, the river having washed debris into his yard, making it difficult for him to get inside his house, was at the right place at the right time to save the life of a child who was being washed away. Quote to quote, I tried to get in my house, but I couldn't open the grill. And the next thing I saw was when the water just lifted up my car and turned it over and washed it away. Me still go try in my house and can't go. And when me look and see the girl, me see her wash where come in the floodwaters, she about for help, and so me grab her. Lewis said. The lucky child, Tiandra Robinson, was treated for several cuts and bruises at the Busman Hospital for Children. Her father, Leonard Robinson, says countless blessings as the little girl's life was spared from the raging waters. Robinson's house is literally buried with mud and he has lost all his belongings after the river broke its banks, sending its life-threatening murky water and debris through the sections of the community. The grateful father said when the Chalky River forced its way into his house, he left his daughter's uncle to retrieve some documents next door. Quote to quote, the water come down, me couldn't back up sometime, and when the water reached my house, my uncle's room, he told her not to come out, but when his daughter realized the water reached the dresser, she stand down, she got panic and ran out. The water swept her away, and and his and my neighbor see her and grabbed her. We can't thank him enough, Robinson said. Alright. And as the rest of it talked about the uncle Linwood Stephenson, and he has basically said that due to the fact that he has a disability that prevents him from walking, said that he couldn't really do that he really couldn't do anything. He was unable to save his daughter, but again, Henry Keith Lewis, being the brave soul that he is, saved her. I mean, I'm not going to read the whole thing, there's no point, but that's pretty much it for this article. But we have to big up Henry Keith Lewis, because in Jamaica, I like doing stories like this because we have to highlight the fact that we have a lot of bad news that comes out of Jamaica with so many things, natural disasters, crime, corruption, and a lot of other plagues upon the island. We have brave souls like this though, and we have to big up this guy though, because we need to highlight people like this, because we have to show that there's still some good people that are doing the right things, willing to put their lives on the line, especially for the disadvantaged, especially like children, the handicapped, the physically unable, I mean like the senior citizens and other average citizens. And so we have to big up this guy though, man, because this guy deserves a medal for brave risking his life to save this little girl. And so big up to Henry Keith Lewis for being an exemplary figure and put his life to save his neighbor's girl. All right, so that's pretty much what I want to say. So this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out Real Thoughts of Miles, Miles Jeff Productions, and my main YouTube page, Miles Goodson Fair. All right.